Today is November 14, 2013 on a Thursday at 6:05 p.m. on the Pacific Coast. Up next, Sun expected to flip upside down as magnetic field reverses its polarity. This is by Lucy Kinder of the Telegraph UK. It's dated November 14, 2013. According to NASA, the Sun is about to reverse polarity, and that's according to NASA. This does not necessarily reflect my own opinion, folks. It's just information. It's up to you to decide. The Sun's magnetic field is about to flip upside down as it reverses its polarity. In August, NASA said the reversal would happen in 3 to 4 months' time, although that it would be impossible to pinpoint a more specific date. Solar physicist Todd Hoekensema from Stanford University said that the reversal would have ripple effects across the whole of the solar system. According to NASA, the Sun's magnetic field changes polarity approximately every 11 years. In comparison, the last time the Earth's magnetic field flipped was almost 800 years ago. That's a long time. When this happens, the opposing magnetic poles switch places, so the magnetic field is flipped. The pole reversal happens at the peak of each solar cycle as the Sun's inner magnetic dynamo reorganizes itself. The exact internal mechanism that drives the magnetic shift is not yet entirely understood by researchers, although the Sun's magnetic field has been monitored on a daily basis by scientists at Stanford's Wilcox Solar Observatory. This will be the fourth such shift that the observatory has monitored. Throughout the 11-year solar cycle, new polarity builds up as sunspots, which are areas of intense magnetic activity that appear as blotches near the equator of the Sun's surface. Over a month-long period, these sunspots disintegrate, and the intense magnetic activity migrates from the Sun's equator to one of the Sun's poles. According to Hoekensema, as the magnetic field moves towards the pole, it erodes the existing opposite polarity. He said it's kind of like a tide coming in or going out. Each little wave brings a little more water in, and eventually you get to the full reversal. As to what effect this may have, scientists said it could be widespread. The Sun's magnetic field exerts its influence in a wide space known as the heliosphere. The heliosphere stretches well beyond Pluto and is as far-reaching as NASA's Voyager probes close to the edge of interstellar space. During a magnetic flip, the Sun is also typically at its peak. Another possible impact is that the Sun's altered magnetic field could interact with the Earth's own magnetic field, which could increase the number and range of auroras. It could also have an effect on power distribution grids and GPS satellites. And we've been talking about that possibility, power grid shutdown and so forth. However, the Sun's magnetic flip could also help protect the Earth. During the reversal, the Sun's current sheet becomes wavy. The current sheet is a surface that jets outwards from the Sun's equator. A more wavy current sheet acts as a better barrier to deflect cosmic rays, which can be a danger to astronauts and space probes. Some scientists say that cosmic rays can also affect the Earth's climate and level of cloudiness. Well, what about earthquakes and volcanoes, folks? Add that to the mix. It will certainly help those hoping to glimpse the spectacular northern lights. Scientists won't know for the next 3 weeks whether the flip is complete. But this is a video. It's entitled Stanford Scientists Explain Sun's Magnetic Reversal. And I'm not going to play it here because there's probably a lot of audio in this, and I will play you the visual right now, and that's all I can play right now. But at least you can get the visual. And this is by Stanford University. The sun's poles are reversing. Takes place over a few months. That's the scientists at Wilcox Solar Observatory explaining the process. We see more cosmic rays, and we see more activity on the sun. He's talking about global positioning satellites and so forth. Those are two images of the sun in high resolution. That's a white light picture. You see some sunspots. That's a magnetic field image on the left, he's explaining. The yellow is positive polarity. Sunspots have a magnetic direction. They appear at mid-latitudes and low latitudes. You see a large yellow region. It's eroding the positive polarity. When it gets there, it will cause a reversal, he says. They've seen the reversal 3 times, they say. They said it's not catastrophic, but it's a large-scale event. He says, as a general statement, he said we probably haven't noticed it before, but it is an important event in any case, is what he said. Okay, that's the end of the video, folks. I'm going to put a link so you can check it out and hear what he has to say about it. And that's going to do it for this report. There's a big, huge flare coming out of the sun in this picture. I'll show it to you in closer view. There you are. Alright, and again, this is for information only. It doesn't reflect my own opinion. Just thought I'd put it up for anyone who might be interested. Thanks for watching. Please stay safe. Pink out.